All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Do you believe that thoughts can create your reality? And if you are a watcher of my videos or a reader of my blog, and if you're anything like me, if you read some of the books that I read, then you know that without question your thoughts do create your reality. What you may not consider, though, is that, or what may come into your mind, is your self-doubt. Maybe believe, thoughts can create things, but I just don't know how to do it yet. And that's the whole thing, is that there is a small problem. You must believe in yourself. And you know what? There's an awesome tool to help you believe that thoughts do create your reality. And it's a book. It's called E Squared. It's by Pam Grout. And hopefully you can read that there. It's 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments that prove your thoughts can create your own reality. And you know what? I actually got this book a while back. I read it through. I didn't do the experiments. I did read it through. I don't suggest doing it that way, by the way. Then I lent it to a friend, and I never got it back, so I had to get myself a new copy, and I'm finally doing the experiments. And it's an awesome book to read. I do got to tell you, it's not one of those books that you're going to read from cover to cover without reading something else, because you know what? These experiments, they take like 2 days each to do, and then kind of like when you come to an experiment, you're like, okay, I'm going to do this. Now what do I do? And so, you know what, you may want to have another book to read, in conjunction with this one. And you know what, I'm going to tell you about the first experiment. It's called the Do to Abides principle. And basically, it's really simple. You're calling the universe out. And if you want to call the universe God or Allah or whatever it is, you're calling it out and say, listen, if you really do exist, if thoughts do really create things, I want you to give me a sign. I'm giving you 2 days to give me a sign, and not just something that just might be coincidence. I want something that, is a sign that, my thoughts do create my reality, and I want it to be basically almost like not an actual lightning bolt, but I know without a shadow of a doubt that that's the sign that you sent. And I actually did this, all right? They go through the way to do the experiment, how to write it out and everything, and I ended up doing this, and you know what? I was taking a walk, I was listening to some audios, and I really came through an epiphany, and I thought to myself, is that the sign? And I thought, that could be the sign, because part of it is to really let down your skepticism, and I also asked the universe in help in recognizing the sign. And you know what? Wasn't sure if that was a sign. I would have settled for it. However, when I got home, I saw a dime on my nightstand. And that may not seem like a big deal, but I was doing another micro-manifesting experiment prior to doing this. It was through Mike Dooley, and I was trying to manifest a dime. All right, I picked a dime because, you know what, a dime on the street is pseudo-common, but it's not as common as a penny, and quarters are all around everywhere. And I'm talking about a dime that comes out of nowhere. All right, and you know what, not something that, I find a dime in my pocket, or I find a dime in my change purse. I mean, a dime out of nowhere. And I found this dime. This dime was, either that dime, it was not on my nightstand before. If it was, I just did not see it, all right? And you know what, when I saw that dime, I knew that was a sign from the universe. And you might think I'm flaky, or you might think I'm fluffy, or I'm one of those types of people, but I know, all right? And you know what, I'm going to be doing that second experiment, but I do highly suggest this book, all right? And so the book, again, is E Squared by Pam Grout. 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments that prove that your thoughts create your reality. And you know what, if all you need is a little bit of belief that your thoughts can create your things, or can create your reality, then this is the book to get. All right, I trust you got some awesome value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's KennySantos.com. You can put your name and email in and get an awesome audio and grow in your business. All right, take care and create a great day.